suppose death does in fact exist in this world, which is crazy and makes me question something else. What would happen if a character died outside their game and couldn't be there to fill their part? Well, just like before when Ralph couldn't fill his part, Mr. Litwap would probably put an out of order sign on the machine. Sadly, there would be no way to get them back and the machine would be unplugged. Like I was saying before, further in the movie, King Candy talks to Ralph and tries to convince him not to let Penelope race. While he's explaining, he tells him that since she's a glitch, if the game gets unplugged, she will die with the game. So now we know that if you're in a game while it gets unplugged, you die. But even knowing this, it doesn't answer many questions. What does death actually mean for an arcade character? What happens if the game gets plugged back in? And one more I'll share later. Before we can figure out what being unplugged is like for these characters, we have to understand the arcade machines. You see, nowadays games have come a long way, and no matter if you unplug or end your game, everything will save, but Wreck-It Ralph is set in the 80s. Back then, if an arcade game was unplugged, everything would be reset back to factory settings. This meant every single high score would be wiped out. So what does this mean for our